is to Condor 1. I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church.
Making my way to the church. Yeah, I want to go through 3 and 4. Let me know if you want to get on Discord. But I wanna get through chapter 3 and 4, so I had the whole playthrough on Twitch. So it's not like I want to do it. I woke up from my nap. I got a couple hours for work, so I want to just breeze through these 2 chapters. Okay, give me a second.
What's up?
Hey. You hear me okay?
Yeah, hold on. I'm switching my microphone.
Making my way downtown, something, now I'm homebound. I forgot they got the stupid dog, man.
Bluetooth connected.
Do you hear me?
Yep. I hear you, Eagle 1. I don't get it.
Alright, so I'll only be on for like an hour because I have to go.
I'm probably gonna be on. That's probably about how long I'm gonna be on. I just wanna get through these 2 chapters and that's it. I'm not doing a whole second playthrough. I'm gonna uninstall this as soon as I do it. I just my OCD doesn't want me to like leave the game unfinished on Twitch, even though I really don't care and I don't have any viewers on there. It's just my OCD. I can't have all the damn thing on there and I'm not finished it. OCD's a bitch.
I like how you're gonna uninstall it right away.
I might keep it around for a bit.
You might have fun playing it on your Steam Deck or something.
Yeah, I already have it on my Steam Deck, so I might. God damn those stupid dogs. So yeah, I'll probably keep it on my Steam Deck, or I might just keep it installed and just play a second playthrough like on my big TV. I have like this 30-foot HDMI cable that I have plugged on my computer so I can play my games on my TV if I want to. One down, Leon. 2 to go. Yeah, I might do a second playthrough. I don't remember what happens to Lewis.
Really?
Yeah, I literally just played through the game and I don't remember what the hell happened to Lewis.
It's because we were all talking when that part happened. That's when we had Chris in here.
Oh yeah, that's probably. Dude, this part in the game always like wows me. How the fog is on the ground and shit.
I've been waiting for you, mate. Got my hands on a fine piece of kit I did. You don't want to pass up on this.
What's up there, Mike?
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate.
I'm trying to see like what would be a good purchase for a gun.
You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee it.
I wouldn't know. In the original, I liked the TMP a lot and the riot gun. And for pistol, I always use the Red 9.
Use the Red 9.
Am I right?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm using
but that's
the
the
I'm using
original.
the DLC gun. The Sentinel 9.
You
That's
have
the
a
one I'm
ticket,
using.
do ya? Nice. Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll make it.
That Red 9 looks like Han
What
Solo's
you
gun.
see is what I've got.
It is Han Solo's gun.
Okay.
Yeah, the Mauser C96. That's what they used.
I don't always have this in stock, stranger. Will that be all, then? Give that the care it deserves, mate. Easy work.
Speaking of Han Solo, do you know how he got his name?
Yeah, because he's got no family, so he's solo. Dude, that pissed me off so much.
We'll come back. Anytime.
God, that fucking movie pissed me off so much, man. I told you about the story where I drove to the theater to go see it again, and I just
And
sat
then
in the
you
parking
parked.
lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck this. I turned around and went home. Oh, man, that movie hurt me.
Church.
Did you do that too with Rise of Skywalker?
No, I think I saw Rise of Skywalker 3 times, but that was like me trying to talk myself into liking it, which, by the way, for the record, did not work. It's so weird. It shows you how the quality of those movies like just got worse as they went, because when Force Awakens came out, I saw it 17 times in theaters.
God dang.
Like me and Autumn went and saw it 17 times. I liked it so much. Then Last Jedi came out and I saw it 10 times. And then Rise of Skywalker came out and it was 3 times. And it was just like, man, the quality just wasn't good.
How many times did you see the prequels?
I saw Phantom Menace 21 times.
Oh, man. Wasn't Attack of the Clones your favorite of the
Yeah.
prequels?
Condor
Yeah.
one to roost.
But the
church
thing
is
was,
sealed
Attack
up.
of the Clones was a long movie.
Negative.
And
Nothing yet.
it was very,
But they
very
sure do
like,
have this place locked
I
up
don't want to
tight.
say boring,
I see.
but
I can
slow
think of one
burn
reason
up
they
until
wanted
like
to
the
do
last
so.
30,
Oh,
40
she's
minutes of
here.
that movie.
That's
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll find a way in. Condor 1 out.
It was just Obi-Wan going on a detective journey for the whole fucking movie. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but I was just like, man, you know? But I love the ending of that movie.
Was it you that said that before that movie came out, you were telling one of your friends that it was going to be a love story and that your friend didn't believe you?
Yeah. Yeah, my friend Pablo, I told him, I'm like, yeah, man, George Lucas said that this is going to be like a Romeo and Juliet love story. He was like, man, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Then the movie came out, I saw his ass. I was in the bathroom and he was just coming out of the
more
showing.
surprises.
And he was like, well, damn, I guess you were right. But the internet was still very young back then. So there wasn't like
Oh,
no
yeah.
YouTube and stuff where you got your information. I heard it on a radio show. There was like a Good Morning radio show, and that's when I found out what the title of the movie was gonna be. they announced the title and the plot of it. Things were so different back then, man. How you found like you didn't know shit until you showed up.
Yeah, man. It made it feel more like a discovery every time too. Nowadays, you don't really discover anything.
Yeah, everything's spoiled for you before you even get into the damn theater. That's why I stopped watching like so many trailers, man. Because by the second, like there's a teaser, and then there's a official trailer, then there's a second trailer. By the time you get to the second trailer, they freaking spoil everything for you. Sorry about your kneecaps, sir. Next time, don't run at me. I don't like the way these motherfuckers be running at me, bro.
Yeah, I don't like that they run either. In the original game, they never ran.
I hate when motherfuckers run at me, bro. You be making me paranoid. Like, why the fuck you running at me? Leave me alone. Damn, I did not want that kitchen knife.
I never understood why sometimes in this game, when you shoot the barrel, it just catches on fire for a few seconds and then it blows up. Then other times you shoot it and it blows up instantly.
Yeah.
Do you actually like using gunpowder to craft your own ammo?
No, I hate crafting in any game. In any
Well, you can
game, I
think-
hate crafting.
You can thank your favorite one for that one.
Who, Hideo or?
No, that came from Resident Evil 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if Code Veronica had it, but the first time I ever saw it in a Resident Evil game was 3.
Good luck finding someone big enough to use this thing.
I hate crafting in every game. It's such a fucking chore.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I hate about the Breath of the Wild Zelda game. Like all the damn crafting and the fact that your swords break and shit.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I haven't played the game, but just a lot from what I know about that game, I don't think I'll like it.
My brother
watching-
hates it.
And watching people play Tears of the Kingdom was the most boring shit ever.
Dude, I got all the way to the end of that game and never beat it.
Really? Wow.
Because at the end, you had to fight Ganon. But then when you beat him, he, like, retreats underground. And underground is, like, basically a whole open world map by itself. And I'm like, bro, I'm not about to go underground and search for this motherfucker. And I watched walkthroughs, and it was like an hour to get from the top to the bottom to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Matthew's fucking playing Forspoken.
I've heard of that game. Was that the one by Square Enix that did really badly?
Yeah, the one that bombed. That had the one black girl from Charlie's Angels in it. And she played in the new Resident Evil series too. I like her. I think she's gorgeous. She's super hot. But the game bombs. And Matthew told me he's like, bro, this game is pretty good. And he's like, I guess people didn't like it because
I'll buy
you know, just I don't know why they didn't like it, but he said he's loving it. He said the story's not all that great, but he's like the gameplay is fun and all that stuff.
Well, that's what gamers care about nowadays is the fucking story. They don't even care about gameplay anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I told him, I'm like, yeah, I keep wanting to give it a try because I have it on Steam. I bought it on sale, but every time I go to try it, something else comes out and I get like pushed behind on it. Like after this, I'm probably gonna either play Tekken 8 that I bought yesterday, or there's this RPG Matthew keeps telling me is great. It's called Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. So I kind of want to give that a try.
I think Grand Blue is like an old series. But
Yeah, it is. It's a fighting game. It's a mobile game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's part of the Blaz Blue series, but I think it's similar to that.
Yeah, I think it's similar too.
There's another series like that where there's like they're very similar and they have similar names, but I think they're different games. Xenoblade or Xenogears. I don't even know if they're the same fucking company.
They're not, but they're from what I understand, they're from the same place. Like that's how it started, you know. But then like one's like Bandai Namco, the other one is like a different one, but the copyrights are like all over the place, which is fucking weird. Now I got the last piece of that hexagon last time in my last playthrough, but it never let me go all the way back to use it. Or maybe it did let me go all the way back. I just forgot where to put it. So
You can backtrack to it.
I gotta remember. I don't know if it's important for anything. Obviously not. I beat the game without it. But I would like to see where it goes, what it does. So I gotta remember it's by the dock. Stone pedestal by the dock. I just gotta remember that for my next playthrough. Or when I
Q Juan says Tekken 8 is confusing. Everyone has 10,000 moves. That's every Tekken game though.
Yeah.
Come on. Fill the tank when you're done.
So do I need gas? Shit, I didn't know I needed gas. Alright. Alright, where the hell we gas?
I honestly don't know how you can still keep buying fighting games. I don't know. I'm like at a point to where I just don't care anymore.
I don't buy a lot of them. Like I like Tekken, but I waited for that thing to go on sale for $26. I didn't pay full price for it. The only game well, go ahead.
I mean, you also have Street Fighter 6 and the new
I
Mortal
did
Kombat.
pay full price for that. I did pay, but I didn't buy Mortal Kombat full price either.
God damn it.
Matthew bought it, and then he sold it to me for $20. And I got it for a video.
Yeah, I just like I don't know. I don't really care to play them anymore. Once I've played them online one time and got my ass handed to me, it's like I lost all motivation to play.
Well, see, I don't play competitive. I play just for the story, and then I move on.
I mean, is the story even worth it? Especially Street Fighter 6 with how fucked up their story has gotten. Or Mortal Kombat, especially with them rebooting it for the third time.
Yeah, but the story wasn't great, but I still want to keep up to date on what's going on in the story. Street Fighter, the Metro mode is actually like really fun. The Metro mode for that. I don't count Dragon Ball as a fighting game, even though technically it is.
Juan says he recommends Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered or Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
I already played all those games when they first came out.
Roxy says hi.
Oh, what's up, Roxy? I mean, I will get the Tomb Raider. Like, it was on sale for like $14. I still didn't get it because, dude, those Tomb Raider games weren't good. Like we had.
Aren't they also tank controls?
Yeah. Well, I heard they updated the controls for the remaster. But still, those games weren't that good back in the day anyway.
I don't know. I thought they were good. Although I've only played the first one way back then. I haven't played it since.
This motherfucker set me on fire, bro.
One down.
I do want the Marvel vs. Capcom collection though. But again, I'm not paying $50 for that. I very rarely buy new release games at full price. I'd rather just play my backlog, and then when a game goes on sale, then that's what I'll do. But a lot of times with these new release games, man, you're really just a beta tester.
Yep.
Like when it comes to like Indiana Jones or whatever, I got Game Pass. That's how I'm gonna play it. I got PC Game Pass, and I'm gonna play it on that. Years after Nick telling me to ditch consoles, I finally ditched consoles for PC.
Juan says he just bought Stellar Blade.
I'm gonna wait for the PC port. I did buy it. That was the last, other than Sparking Zero, that was the last new release game I bought, and I couldn't enjoy it because of all the people complaining about censorship and stuff. It just kind of sucked the fun out of the game for me. So I'll just wait for the PC version. Plus, I can play it at a better resolution, better frame rate. I hate how on PlayStation and shit, it's like, you want to play on better resolution, you got to play at 30 frames per second.
Oh, thank God the PS5 Pro is out. That way you can play them at maybe 60 frames per second.
Dude, there's still games at 30 frames per second on the damn PS5 Pro. Because the only thing they did was update the graphics card. The CPU's the same spec CPU. That PS5 Pro is the biggest ripoff in gaming history. The only people that play that shit or buy that is them damn fanboys, bro. How the hell it's 3 in the afternoon, we got 6 people watching, but 9 o'clock in the morning, there's like 15, 16 people watching.
You started before fucking 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I started at
it was
8.
like, no, you started at 7 because it was 4 in the morning for me.
Oh, yeah, it was mad early, man.
Maybe you have a lot of fans that are like in the UK or
stuff?
something.
Yeah, probably.
PS5 Pro looks the same as the regular PS5. That's what that dude at IGN said too.
Yeah, that shit was funny. He's like, maybe don't buy a PS5 Pro. Shit was hilarious.
Is Sony even making profit when they sell those consoles, or are they selling them at a loss?
They're not selling them at a loss no more. That's why they're so expensive. They're like so high, like when it comes to profit, or not profit, like because Xbox is really not a competitor with them anymore. Like they kind of won the console war. So the downside to that is they can charge people whatever they want, and idiots will buy it. It's sort of like Apple now, you know. So before they used to sell it for like 400. Like for example, when the PS4 was out, they lowered the price of the base PS4 to $300, and then the PS4 Pro was $400. Well, the PS5 is still $500, and the Pro is $700 because they're not selling it at a loss.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're the market leader.
I'm surprised that they're selling them at a profit, because the PS3, they were selling them at like $600, but they were actually costing them like $900
Yeah.
to make.
Yeah. But PS3 was also getting her ass handed to them by the 360.
Oh yeah, big time. Roxy says, I see you're playing one of my favorite horror games, Resident Evil 4. Good choice. How's your day going for the most part, Rob?
Pretty good. My throat still hurts a little bit. Not as bad as it was. The wife got me some antibiotics. I'm just waiting for her to get home. And I'm actually getting ready to go to work here in like 2 hours. But it's Friday, so...
Man, it's funny. I'm still not used to you having the weekends off. I'm so used to you having like, what was it, Wednesday and Thursday off?
Yeah. It's weird too, man, because the weekends go by so fast. Back when I had Wednesday, Thursday off, it actually felt like it was a longer days off for some reason. It's also because every weekend I got crap load of stuff to do. So the weekend flies by. Just like yesterday, I had to go to my mother-in-law's for Thanksgiving. So the whole day we were over there. So it felt like the whole day was gone by the time I got home.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I got to go to my sister-in-law's, her first child's birthday. She turns 1, but I got to go over there. So that's going to be a whole day gone too, because it's like an hour and a half drive there. So that's a 3-hour drive round trip. Plus we're gonna be there for 2-3 hours, so that's 6 hours. That's the whole day. If we leave here at 11, we'll be back around 5. That's pretty much the whole day.
Damn, that sucks, man.
And then on Sunday I gotta go grocery shopping, set up the live streams for the night. Like the whole weekend's gone. The whole weekend is already gone, and it hasn't even started yet. I wanted to go watch Gladiator 2 and relax. Dude, I hardly ever get to relax on the weekend. We're always doing something. I'm like, dude, I just want to sit home in my pajamas and play video games, and I really don't get to do that. I try not to play video games with her when she's home, because I try to make up for the mistakes I did in my first marriage. But sometimes I just want to relax, man, and play a game.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. As long as like once a month, you know, you're doing something with her, I don't see the problem.
Most sacred body begins now.
Well, chapter 3 is done. Now I just gotta finish chapter 4, and the whole playthrough on Twitch is done. Hey, how does my camera look on your stream, bro? Because I keep like looking at it. I'm using my Logitech webcam for this. I use my DLSS when I do videos, but I'm just like, this camera should be good enough for what I'm using it for.
It looks fine to me.
Okay, I want to invest in that Elgato face cam.
That's what I have. I have an Elgato something. I think it's a 4K one.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
But yeah, I would say if I had to guess, I would guess your webcam is a 720p resolution.
Yeah, it says 1080, but I don't believe it's 1080.
No, the thing is that it can do 1080, but you have to like lower the frame
Condor
rate
one to
or
roost.
Yeah.
something like
Do you
that.
read me?
Condor 1? You've been radio silent for 3 hours. Are
Yeah, I
you
really
alright?
want that Elgato
I'm
4K
fine.
face cam.
Won't let it happen again.
And the church?
I'm still looking for whatever key I need.
Copy that. I'm glad you're okay. Roost
I need to try to convert these people over to my Twitch, man. Y'all need to go to Twitch.
Your Twitch doesn't work though. You got to get that fixed. I think what you have to do is, you know how Twitch, you have like a token thing or something that you have to put into OBS? I think you have to redo that.
Hold
Because
on.
it doesn't make any sense why you're always offline, but you're
Well,
not
I'm
offline.
streaming on Twitch now. Let me see how it looks. Yeah, it's fine on Twitch right now. I'm looking at the stream.
Really? It says offline for me.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, it's a black screen. Wow. But for some reason, the gameplay saves. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe redo
Hey,
the token
baby.
thing in it, or if you're signed in on OBS through Twitch, maybe re-sign into it. That's my only guess. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'll have to check into that. Because I have that OBS plugin that lets me stream the YouTube and Twitch. So there might be something in that that I have to just reset over.
Yeah, it has to be either a token or just logging in through Twitch.
Yeah. Might have to check that out. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. My throat still hurts. But yesterday it was like my whole throat. Today it's my left side of my throat. So once I get that antibiotic, it should start to get a lot better.
Did you move where your computer is at now? Because your background looks different than it used to be.
No. Remember I sold all my games. That's where all my games were.
What the fuck?
I know you sold them all, but those chairs weren't there before. You used to have like your TV over there. Your little CRT TV.
Yeah, I sold all that. That's just stuff that's normally in my living room that I had to move over here to put the Christmas tree up.
Oh.
Like I have that shelf behind me with my record player. That's usually in the living room, but the Christmas tree is where that is right now.
Why do you have a record player?
I have a lot of gaming vinyl and anime vinyl.
Oh.
I have Cowboy Bebop soundtrack, Booty Cootie soundtrack, Zelda vinyl, Final Fantasy VII vinyl, and Metroid vinyl.
Man, I didn't know you collected all that.
I just started like a year or two ago. Cause sometimes, man, I like because I'm home by myself in the morning, because my sister and brother-in-law are at work, my wife's at work. So sometimes I like to make some coffee or tea, put on some of the vinyl, and just kind of like sit there and mellow out.
Some kind of shrine. Same mark from the church.
Plus the artwork on the vinyls, man, it looks so awesome. I am looking to go and get the infinite rocket launch. It's like 2 million.
Well, you'd have more money if you didn't keep throwing away everything. Those knives and all that rifle ammo, you could get like a few thousand every time you
Yeah.
would sell them.
Yeah.
I don't know why you just choose to discard them every time you pick them up. Why even pick them up to begin with?
I wish the stealth mechanics in this game was better. Like, you can sneak up on them sometimes, like I just did, but then other times they're like they catch you too quick.
I don't know, man. Whenever these type of games that aren't stealth games try to do stealth, it's usually very, very fucking shitty
Yeah.
stealth.
I want
Like
to give
Uncharted, man. Oh my
Yeah,
god, it was
yeah.
so bad.
Uncharted is not a good. They got better with the third and fourth one, but man, those stealth games are rough. The stealth mechanics in those games are rough. I want to give Star Wars Outlaws another shot. When I first tried it, it was awful. But they just released a trailer where they're doing like all these patches for it, and I was like, well, I kind of want to give it a shot, even though the chick looks like a fucking fish face or whatever. She looks awful, bro.
Well, maybe someone released a mod that makes her look better.
Maybe. I did the one mod for Jedi Fallen Order where Kel Kestis was a chick. I was like, hell yeah. I want to do a Resident Evil 3 Jill Valentine mod with her like in the bikini or whatever.
Well, those aren't hard to find.
Nah, yeah, I taught myself how to do it. I still want to. Well, I don't have Street Fighter 5 or was it Street Fighter 6? I think they're on. Yeah, I don't have it on PC, but I want to do the whenever I do get it because I'm gonna get it eventually. I want to do the shit. What the fuck is it called? The Calvin Klein cami outfit.
Calvin Klein Cammy outfit?
Yeah,
What?
where she's wearing like the Calvin Klein panties and bra. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I need the two things for the hand. I feel like I'm going the wrong way.
So looking at mods for Star Wars Outlaws, the very first one that shows up is good looking K-Vest.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bad when modders have to make your shit look better. Okay, I think I went the wrong way here.
Isn't she supposed to be like a female Han Solo or something?
Yeah, she's supposed to be like a female smuggler. Alright, I'm gonna backtrack here. I think I went the wrong way.
Am I like the only one who is not interested in Star Wars if lightsabers aren't involved?
No, I'm the same way. I don't mind if there's like smugglers and stuff as like the sub story or secondary story, but man, bro, like they need to stop with this smuggler shit. That's why I play the Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor game, man. Like, oh man, I remember what this puzzle was. Chapter 4 puzzle.
Did you ever play Dark Forces? Because I think they released a remaster of it.
I haven't
not too
played the
long ago.
remastered, but I played the original on PS1.
Oh, I didn't know it was on PS1. I used to
Yeah.
play, well, Dark Forces 2 on PC way back in the day. I used to love that game.
Yeah, dude, I played the crap load out of that on the PS1 back in the day. It's like if you go back and play it now, it's not very good.
No,
but-
it's basically Doom.
Yeah.
but you also have a lightsaber. Actually, I don't even know if you can use the lightsaber in the first game. I know in the second one you can, and force powers. I do want to play, what is it? Star Wars Jedi Academy? Is that the one where it's it's mostly lightsaber combat?
Yeah. Yeah, but those games, man, for the time they were fantastic, but man, they did not age well.
I'd have to see. Did you even like X-Men Legends when you played them?
Yeah, I had fun with it. It just, man, if I had like people to play with, it would be better. Like if I was drinking and, you know, just kind of like relaxing, I feel like I would have much more fun playing it, you know?
Yeah, it was kind of fun when we were playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. For that one fucking day that
I
we got
don't
to
know
play
how
it.
true it is, but recently the IP or the copyright for those games have renewed. They just renewed them again, and people are thinking it's because now Microsoft owns it. They're getting ready to re-release them. You know, either on Game Pass or PC or do a remaster or something.
Well, I mean, that would be cool, but they already did a remaster. That's how we played Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We played the remasters on PS4.
Yeah.
And then they fucking removed them. It's X-Men Legends that I really want. I love 2 so much. That's one of my favorite games.
You haven't played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on Switch?
I actually have it, and no, I haven't played it.
It's really fun. It's really fun. They kind of like, it's loosely based on the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, but I don't know, I really had fun playing it.
Yeah, I don't care about all those Marvel storylines, just X-Men storylines is what interests me. But I would play it, I was gonna play it with one of my friends, and he just never played it with me.
It's locked.
That dude just took a bullet to the head. And got back up. Oh, that's why. Bro, throwing dynamite at me, bro.
Have you ever seen this, it's not exactly a ROM hack, but it's like a ROM hack that you can download, where this dude kind of remade some of the old Marvel games that were on Super Nintendo, but he updated the roster to have, like, pretty much the entire Marvel cast that you can think of.
No.
So, like, it has, like, Maximum Carnage, and you can play Maximum Carnage, but you can play as X-Men characters, or Captain America, or Ghost Rider, Hulk.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. I know
cool.
They did that with like some of the wrestling N64 wrestling games.
Yeah, just like that, basically.
Because RGT85 does a bunch of videos on it, where they have like updated roster for No Mercy.
Yeah, I've seen one where they made it like 80s or early 90s roster.
Yeah.
One down.
I'm ready for the Switch 2 to come out. Especially since I know it's backwards compatible.
I don't think that's gonna come out for another year, man.
Everybody I've seen, not that I've talked to, but everybody I follow, they're all saying March.
Look, man, I'm telling you, Nintendo always releases like a mini or a different version of their successful consoles before they release a new one. They did it with the NES top loader. They did it with the Super Nintendo Junior.
They didn't do it
They
with the
did it
Wii
with the
U.
Wii Mini. Huh?
They didn't do it with the Wii U.
I said successful. Wii U was not successful.
That's true.
Yeah, they didn't do it for
I
N64
thought there was
or GameCube either.
3 different versions of
The Switch?
no, the Wii. I thought there was 3 different versions of the Wii.
There technically is, because the second version is the same, but it doesn't have the GameCube.
Yeah, and then the
backwards
third one is that
compatibility.
little black and red one.
Yes. So with the Switch, I'm thinking that I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna release a version of it that cannot be taken off the dock. I think it's gonna be like an actual console.
Oh.
And it might come with the... It's not gonna have Joy-Cons because, you know, you can't attach the Joy-Cons to the console. It's not gonna be a handheld, so I think they're just gonna release it with a regular controller. And they're probably gonna release that at probably a cheaper price than the Switch is now. And then they'll release the Switch 2.
That's actually a good idea. They should have done that right away. It had a can't remove it from the dock and update, you know, better graphics and stuff. I don't even have the problem with the Switch graphics. I just wish the games ran better.
Yeah. It does suck because, like, I like to play Persona on my Switch, and they didn't release Persona 3 Reload on it. I had to play that on PC, and I just don't like playing them on PC. I want to play them on my Switch.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they didn't release that on Switch because of the hardware. Because Persona 5 is on Switch, but not the remake of 3. I don't get it.
One of my favorite games on the Switch is what the fuck is it called? Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. I love that game, but man, it runs lower than 30 frames per second.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, because there's like a lot of, if you ever played Dynasty Warriors, there's like a lot of characters on the screen, and it gets to a point where the frame rate goes from like 30 to like 25. Sometimes it feels even lower than that.
Damn, man. Hopefully, with the Switch 2, it'll be able to run those games at a proper frame rate without you actually having to buy a remaster or some shit like Sony makes you do.
Yeah. The last Pokemon game, I didn't buy it. Matt did. And he says that those games run so bad. The frame rates are so bad on the game.
Yeah, I remember that being a really big deal. Like, people were refunding the game and shit. Like, there was a whole big controversy over that.
I think people today get too carried away with resolution and graphics. Like, I just care about frame rate. Even when I was playing PS5, like, I always put it on performance mode. Even now, when I'm playing my games, like, I got a good rig on a PC, and I just play, I still play at 60 frames. If I'm playing, like, a multiplayer game, I'll go to 120 frames, and I keep it at 1440p, you know? And I don't, like, I can play at, like, the super high resolution, but, or, not resolution, but, textures, but...
Oh.
I don't need, like, I play it at high, very high. I'd rather just have a, I don't know, stable frame rate. I think a lot of people my age or around my time frame that grew up with the older consoles, we're not really caring that much about graphics because we know what we used to have. We know what we used to have, man. We as long as we get solid frame rates, man. Was I supposed to get something there? I did that whole head thing, and it didn't give me anything. Oh, okay, yeah, it did give me something.
Did you hear that Sony wants to release a new handheld?
Yeah, dude, it's so funny. Dreamcast guy was like, Xbox is making a handheld. That's a failure. And then like a month later or something, PlayStation's like, yeah, we're gonna do a handheld. It's like, man, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm like, bro, like you don't even try to hide your bias.
They're both trying to ride the
Steam Deck and Switch.
hype.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much the Switch, I don't think.
Well, the Switch kind of started the trend with the hybrid console / handheld, and then Steam Deck came on along as like, okay, we're gonna do that but better, and then now all these companies want to do it.
Yep. That's what bugs me so much about Sony. They never fucking innovate themselves. They're always copying what the other companies are doing.
Dude, if you look at, and I tell this to people now, and they look at me like I'm stupid, but if you look at PlayStation and what the PS5 is now, all it is a modern day Xbox 360. Like everything Xbox did with the online multiplayer, you know, the party chat, friend system, like all that stuff, man. That Xbox did that way before Sony did. I fucking hate Sony, man. I hate them so bad, and it's because the fans are the reason why I hate them, man. And I don't like the fact that they're so anti-consumer now.
Yeah, I started disliking Sony pretty much as soon as the PS4 came out. When that shit came out, and like that whole first year of its games was just, oh, Last of Us remaster, Uncharted remaster, and all these remasters. I'm like, dude, you're remastering HD games into HD. They look slightly better, but I guess compared to now, because when they're remastering these PS4 games to PS5 games, they don't really look all that much different.
A lot of them look worse. Lee sent me a video of Horizon Zero Dawn remastered, and someone did a comparison from the first game to the second game, and the first, or not the first to the second game, but the original to the remaster, and bro, like the remaster looks so much worse. Where the fuck am I going? Did I hate? What? What's going on?
I still can't believe you actually like that fucking PlayStation Portal shit, which I heard just got updated not too long ago to actually do the things it should have done to begin with.
Yeah.
Where you can stream your games to it.
Do I have to go all the way back to the lake settlement and backtrack? I think I have to. Yeah, they just did an update to it now, where everything you're supposed to have been able to do from the beginning, you can now do. But that's okay, man, because those Sony Pony bros, they love it, man. They love it, bro. Everything Sony does, man, is the best thing that ever happened in the world of gaming. Oh, bro, the backtracking is real, bro.
Yeah, you didn't have to do this much backtracking in the original. The original was much more linear. I don't think there's anything wrong with either's philosophy or whatever you want to call it. I think they're both fine.
What the fuck is this?
The hell is going on here?
Man, I hope tonight's a good night at work, bro.
Hey, I hope so too.
It's Friday, man. Normally Fridays are supposed to be the days that you're supposed to like chillax, and they make it the hardest day of the week. Oh, man. Alright, what the hell am I supposed to be doing?
Bluetooth disconnected.
Yeah, I'm playing on my PC. Was that you, Nick, that said Bluetooth disconnected?
Yeah. I don't know why this fucking thing automatically connects my phone to it.
Oh, you're kidding.
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder. ¿Dónde estás?
Did you answer, Aaron?
Yeah. You asked me if I was playing on PC.
Oh.
I said yeah. That's all I play on now, man. It took Nick like 10 years to get me to convert over, but I did.
Well, I mean, you had a PC for a long time that could play these games. You just didn't like playing on it. I remember you kept saying, I want to play Tales of Arise on PC for some reason. Did you even end up playing that game?
Yeah, I played for like 10 hours and then something came out and I ended up going with a different game.
¡Ahí está!
God damn. Dude, where the hell am I supposed to go, bro? I know where to go, but it's like blocked off. I gotta figure out how to get there. Obviously going that way didn't let me go. when I get over there, it leads me to a dead end.
You worry about the PC curse of having to continuously upgrade some new piece of hardware?
No, because it's not as bad as people make it sound. It's not that bad. I had an i7 9 gen CPU, and I upgraded the GPU to a 4070, and it ran it fine. And then I just now updated my CPU and motherboard and everything because I sold my game collection to do it. But it you don't have to update as often as people make it sound.
I don't get that argument either because, you know, a new console comes out, what, every 6, 7 years?
Yeah.
And that's when you're gonna upgrade your PC anyways. It's the same thing.
Yeah, and I would argue a PC would actually last longer.
Well, yeah, because you're still gonna be able to play new games on it, even
Yeah.
if you have an old PC.
If you're someone that constantly wants like the highest frame rates and 4K and all that, then yeah, maybe you have to update more often. But like I just said, I'm perfectly fine with just 1440p, 60 frames per second.
My PC has pretty much everything in it since 2018, and the only thing I really want to upgrade is my CPU, and the only reason I need to upgrade that is because I stream, and that my CPU is getting too old for streaming and playing these high-end games.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for streaming, I'd be fine with that CPU. And like I said, that CPU is 6 years old now.
Yeah, and I think my CPU before I updated was a i7 9 gen, and you know I was still doing everything I'm doing now. It just it runs better now, but I was doing everything the same. It just I had the money, so I was like, okay, hey, let's knock this out since I have the money. But it wasn't like something that I had to go do right away. Bro, I'm lost. I'm not even gonna bullshit you right now. I am lost.
That's not surprising.
I see on the map where I gotta go, but I can't find the pathway to get there. And I'm starting to get frustrated because I just want to finish this chapter before my wife gets home, so I can see her a little bit before I have to go to work.
What key items do you have? Maybe you gotta do something.
No, I got all the key items. I just gotta go back to that church. But it's not, I can't find the pathway to get back there.
You sure you don't have to place some key items in right here to open a path?
There was nothing there to put key items on.
Oh.
And then over here, I start going to the path, and then there's like a big blockage there. Yeah, it says I gotta go to the church, and I figured this is where I need to go because when I got here, there was like tons of enemies spawning everywhere. So I was like, okay, so I guess I'm in the right spot.
Well, I can see a little path at that place you just left that leads to where you need to go. I just don't know how you open that path.
I was just there though, but it shows the thing right here. But that path is a tunnel, and that tunnel is blocked by something. And then when I come over here, it leads to another path, but the path is blocked off. See, it leads into this freaking dark ass tunnel here. But then when I get to the end of it, right here, when I get to the end of it, it's just completely blocked. There's no door. It just shows it's blocked.
Aaron says, doesn't it suck to chill all day and then towards the end of the day you have to work, especially the day after Thanksgiving?
Absolutely, bro. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I don't know how you can do that or anyone else. I never understood like waking up hours early before having to go to work. I'd rather just wake up an hour before work, take a shower,
Yeah.
and then go straight to work.
Me too. And people don't really understand, you know? Like, they don't understand how difficult that is. Like, it's very difficult being home all day and, you know, when you're settling in, you want to, you know, you're getting ready to settle in, you know? And then, like, normal people are like, okay, we're eating dinner, we're settled in, we're going to bed. And you're like, oh, I'm going to work. It's very, very frustrating.
Did you always go to work at, what, 6 o'clock?
Yeah, sometimes I work at 7, sometimes I work at 6. Sometimes it's 6 to 2, sometimes it's 6 to 3.
I could have swore earlier when we would hang out before I started working a lot, you know, you would be streaming like my time, like 10 to 12 o'clock, which for you was
Like 3?
1, yeah.
Yeah, I
And
would
then
get
you would
off.
go to sleep.
Yeah, I would get off and go to
No?
sleep and get ready to go to work at 6. But since I got up at 3 today, my sleep schedule's all messed up today. Okay, bro, I'm officially lost, bro. Like, I'm officially lost. I just want to finish this damn chapter so I can...
If I remembered what to do, I would tell you. But I haven't played this game since it came out, what, 2 years ago now? Was it 2 years ago? When the hell did this fucking game come out?
I think it came out last year.
It came out last year.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I forget already? Did it really come out last year? Because What? Oh, Dragon's Dogma 2 came out this year. Okay. That makes more sense.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna look it up. I just want to finish this. I didn't need to walk through the first time, but I'm literally just trying to finish this shit. Okay. After using the church signature on the front door of Resident Evil 4 Remake, you can explore the church and then go up the boat. Go boat. Or the church. I gotta get how to get to the church though.
Adrian's asking how you're doing.
I'm alright. Get to the church and at the choir and simply head back to the main entrance of the church in the village and use the key to unlock. Well, no fucking shit. How to get there though? Like they're telling me shit I already know. It says there's a gate next to the village. Ugh, let me watch the fucking video. Ugh, this is ridiculous. Where am I? Okay, I think that's where I gotta go. You okay there, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try this one out. Well, it gave me a loading screen. Maybe I'll get lucky. Just wasting time, man. I know exactly where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Yep, okay. Wow, how the hell was I supposed to figure that out, bro? Because it doesn't open up the rest of the map until you get there.
Another
was-
reason why you need to
I
get
have
yourself a
something
new
welcome.
prescription.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
You must have bought all the strategy guides you could back in the day, huh?
No, I didn't buy strategy guides.
Stranger.
Well, I guess back then you had like Matt and Lee over to help you out if you ever got stuck.
Well, back then also though, like, well, I mean, I used to go to like the main library and like go on their internet sometimes if I got really stuck with stuff. Like back then though, there was like no graphics on the internet. It was all word text stuff. But you know, I did that, but I mean, a lot of times like I just would not play something. Like it took me like 4 years to beat Zelda Link to the Past. But
What?
yeah, because I would get stuck and just stop playing it for like months.
Man, I would make fun of you, but as a kid when I played it, I would always call up my cousin and ask him what to do. So I can't really say I played that without some help. But when I did replay that game, whenever that SNES Mini came out,
Yeah.
when I bought that, it had a Link to the Past, and I replayed it for like the first time in like 10, I don't know, 15 years. And there was one part where I got stuck and I didn't know what the fuck to do, and I couldn't remember what the hell I was supposed to do. And what it is that towards the end of the game, I think it's the last dungeon, you're supposed to use one of those weapons that you get, where it's like, you know, those three orb weapons that you get. One of them does like an earthquake. You're supposed to use that to open up the dungeon.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I had a hard time with that freaking game, bro. Because I would just get stuck, and instead of getting aggravated, I would just stop playing it.
Okay.
I knew so many kids
to that
who
church.
got stuck at the part where you first get the mirror and you turn into a rabbit if you don't
Yeah.
whenever you go to the dark world.
My cousins, that's how I first played that game. I was over at my cousin's house in New York visiting, and they were stuck on it forever. And they went to school, and I was on vacation, so I didn't have to go to school. So I was just there, and I was like, well, to me, this is common sense. When you turn into the rabbit, you see this metal, like this middle part on the mountain. It looks like that same lift. Like you know how the mountains like rise where the portal is?
Because in one version of the world it's flat, and in the other version it's a mountain.
But the outline is still there. I'm like, it looks exactly the same. I'm like, so just take this and do this, and then sure enough, it worked. And I beat the castle, and they got home from school and they're like, how'd you do that? I'm like, well, bro, it was like, I didn't say bro back then, but I was like, it was super easy. I just did this. And you know what them motherfuckers did? They're like, you're not allowed to play this no more unless we're here.
That's
I
funny.
was pissed, bro. I was like, man, I did all this work, and now y'all won't let me play it no more?
What was the game that you told me that Matt beat when he was like 3 years old?
Star Fox.
And it was some... Oh, Star Fox?
Yeah. I remember me and my friends, we were out like playing football
help.
or something. We came back, he's like, yeah, man, I beat Star Fox. I'm like, there ain't no way you beat Star Fox, bro. You're not even in kindergarten yet. And then homeboy beat the whole damn game in front of us again. That dude, man, he was a gaming prodigy back then. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
You got into Call of Duty, that's what happened.
Alright, I hate this stupid one. It's not hard, but that one.
You know, there's so many games that I had as a kid on Super Nintendo that I still, to this day, cannot beat. I get, like, so close to beating Maximum Carnage, but I can't do it.
Dude, that game is so damn hard, though, bro. People don't know the struggle, man. Those games were so hard.
A game gets such bullshit when you have to fight, like, 3 bosses at once. You have to fight that fucking bitch Shriek. You gotta fight Doppelganger. You gotta fight Carnage. You gotta fight Demogoblin.
Another game that was hard, it's in the same style, like beat 'em up style, is the Death of
Ashley.
Superman.
You in there?
Oh, I never played that.
Yeah, that game is super hard.
Ashley. Ashley,
Never
come
got
here,
to
are
play
you
the
in
other
here?
Batman games either. The only one I had was shitty ass Batman Forever.
Oh yeah, I heard the animated adventure one was awesome.
Easy with that.
That and Batman Returns, but I never played them.
Name's Leon.
I played
Yeah,
Batman
President's
Returns on
Wars.
the NES, which wasn't great. Or maybe it was the
That one
Tim
will.
Burton, the first Batman. I can't remember. But the one on the NES wasn't all that
It's
great.
dangerous outside. You need to listen to me.
What is that? Over there?
Pursue them. The lost lambs are escaping. Deliver unto them.
You know, I feel bad for you kids who grew up on NES because almost every game I look at that was for the NES seems to be a massive pile of shit.
Nah, man. I mean, going back now, yeah, but back then, bro, they were like cutting edge. And they got better toward the end of that one. Like Super Mario Brothers 3